All right, you guys, good morning. Good morning from Florence. How are you? Let's see where we go today. Did I mess this up? No, I didn't. All right. It is a holiday here in Florence, so things are moving a little bit slower, and this has been just a lovely, lovely time here. This is a beautiful city. If you ever get a chance to visit, I highly recommend it. Lots of meditation time for myself as well, which has been not a surprise, but just a real feeling of gratitude for having these beautiful scenic drives and also the art here, the sculpture, the buildings. I mean, I'm bowled over. So, what's going on for you today? Let's see what's happening for you. Oh, look at that home. Oh, that's a little bit interesting. Home, transmute, veiled, affluence. All right, so there's something here about all different kinds of affluence or abundance and how are we sort of using it, right? Our time capital, our financial capital, what are we using it for? Is there a pure entertainment value to something? Is there a useful value to something? I feel like there's some kind of hidden reason for something, hidden reason for new affluence. Like you don't know why this is just popping up or this is just going to happen. And it does. So all of a sudden, there's like a sudden rush of wealth and affluence. This is not about like, hey, I won $100. Like that's not what this is. This is about positively moving toward a new way of living. We've got the home, right? The home card here. So look out for that. That feels a little bit like it's going to suddenly show up, and you know how like like a snake can come up and jump at you, right? It's like going to suddenly show up, and it's right now it's hidden. It's not showing itself. There isn't a lot of clues around this affluence of where it's going to come because it has nothing to do with effort, right? It has nothing to do with effort or, I worked so many hours, so this is how much money I get, or I take some time off, so this is how many hours I get. It's not like that. There's a poem called "The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock" by T.S. Eliot, and it talks about meeting my life out in coffee spoons. So like, that whole thing about like it's Wednesday, it's Monday, it's Friday, yay, it's Friday, Monday we hate Monday, and it's hump day. Like it's kind of saying to you like the wealth is in the time spent. And another refrain in that poem I was just looking at it the other day, the women come and go talking of Michelangelo. So it kind of speaks to me. This is the world of Michelangelo in Florence. And there's something about time spent talking about art and beauty and subjects that are not usually fodder for everyday conversation, right? We're having some different kinds of conversations that are deeper, that can be like a wealth of awareness about your growth patterns, your growth direction. There can be a lot of that coming in. So I'm seeing underneath the Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords. This is a little bit of confusion around, what am I doing all this for? Why am I working so hard on my spiritual path? Why am I going in this direction? But the manifestation, the Ace of Pentacles, look at that. Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So this is kind of a change of life. A big change of life. Of how you used to do some things and now how you're going to do this new life. So we're done with this other experience of life, and we're really stepping into the possibilities. I love the Ace of Pentacles to see the gate. This is one of the cards known as the gate card. If you take my tarot class, we talk a lot about this. It's the possibilities, and a lot of people don't make moves or to change their life because they don't know what's on the opposite side of that gate, and it seems like, well, hanging on might be better than what's on the opposite side. And yes, Look at this, 10 of Swords. So there is some kind of ending. You're not wrong about that. But there's also clarity. There's also clarity coming in. All right, so let's go here. 4 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, turning to face the sun. 2 of Pentacles. Look at that. 5 of Wands, Empress. I like that. King of Swords. We have the King and Queen of Swords here. 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Look at how these two knights, you can't see this, I know you can't, but these two knights are going toward the future. It is practicality. This is Virgo energy. So what brings me a feeling of health and well-being? How do I want to invest my time and energy? I feel like some of you who are doing teaching or healing, any kind of spiritual work, maybe kind of questioning it, like am I really doing any good? Do I feel like I'm really helping anybody? And there may be a sense of some path is ending, or something that you've learned is like, okay, that's enough. It's time to move forward with something else. And I feel like some of you are going, okay, I'm in, right? Knight of Pentacles for the future. I'm in, I'm going to put in the time and effort. There's also people around you or other people who, for some of you, this could be you, but I really feel like this is the rabble of you. Like, I'm making decisions. I'm trying to make some kind of decision right now. And you're getting a lot of input, a lot of feedback from other people who may or may not have a real sense of your spiritual path or where you're going, because here you are, the Empress. And even some people kind of invested, right, in you not being the Empress, you not being in this place where they feel less than or something like that. They already see the energy of you. They already know it's there. So beware of people who are trying to maybe help you, but they put in a lot of effort, and then it basically becomes control. They're controlling your next decision or your next path. I feel like some of them are undercutting your self-confidence. There can be that feeling, and that's not a good feeling. So I am seeing here some real clarity and a lot of pentacles, right? A lot of pentacles. Some real clarity around understanding or seeing the future. I like the Queen of Swords in this situation too. They're both looking forward. They're looking to the future. And this is not a looking back to the past. This is nothing about the past. There are new opportunities coming in, and just beware of people who are trying to take you over. I feel like it's like a snake in the grass kind of a feeling. Meaning this person may seem, or these people may seem to have your best interest at heart. But I don't think they do. I think that it's not that they're haters or terrible or anything like that, but they have their own agenda. Okay? They have their own agenda. And let's see if I can make this any lighter. I can't. I know. Light and dark. So 5 of Wands here. I want to get a sense of these other people or persons that you may know, or maybe around you, like a peer group. Because this is, okay, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords, the Temperance card, and the World. 6 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Not sure where you're going, Your job is to sort of drop any kind of overwork, overdoing, overthinking, because you're going in a new direction for sure. There is a sense of, I don't know where I'm going, and so some people can really grab onto that very easily and undercut it. I am really getting a strong sense that you might have to leave someone or something behind that you really do love, that you really think, why can't I just bring that person with me? Or why can't I just bring this kind of work with me, or something like that? Because this is a destined, fated experience, okay? And Archangel Michael is on the case. Some of you may be leaving behind a person you think, or you're just leaving behind a person, whether they are your twin flame or not. It kind of doesn't matter here. It's just saying, hey, it's all about you moving forward in your life. It's possible, parenthetically, I will do a twin flame reading today. Parenthetically, that this might be a twin flame or might be someone who is a very strong soulmate that you just have not been able to get it together. Okay, you just have not. I am going to clarify that transmute and that veiled. Come here, you. Because it does feel Page of Wands. Like, remember I said snake in the grass a little bit. Sun, King of Pentacles, Lovers. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Wow. What's going on here? Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is likely a twin flame or a very strong soulmate that you're sure that this is the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, or you're sure about this. Now, this person may not have shown up, or it could be somebody from the past. And there's something about you standing up for your beliefs or standing up for your growth in terms of your healing practice or your teaching. You've got somewhere else to go. You've got something else to do before this can manifest. I don't really necessarily feel like it's about them. They've got some healing to do as well, but that's not what's keeping this apart. It's almost like you. It's you're needing to put in some more work or an effort on certain things physical. So there could be some body shaming, a feeling of I'm not ready physically for this person. I'm not ready financially. I'm not ready. Something about I'm not ready. Masculine twin, releasing lower self. So that can, hold on one second. Master Alchemist, Violet Flame, activation. That's a real tongue twister. Reunion, reconciling differences. Definitely something here. Trust. Ask, listen, allow. So masculine twin, there's something about, because this is physical. I know that Pentacles is feminine energy. But there's something about the masculine way in which we go about getting financial success or abundance or affluence that's kind of hiding in the grass, that is very low vibration, and we're needing to release our lower self, or something we do with money, or some way we feel about money that is super low vibe. It's like a lack of trust about it, or a feeling of fear around it, not wanting to understand money, not wanting to understand how I'm doing in terms of that. Some of you could be in a spiritual practice and having a really hard time charging for your services. That's a big block in the spiritual community, and not recognizing that resources are time. Resources buy you time to do this work, okay? And I feel like some of you have a divine masculine who is struggling financially or struggling with a physical, maybe they have a lot of body shame or something like that, or they're sort of transmitting that onto you. Your job is to work with violet flame meditation. I know I've given that I made one, I've given that to my Pathfinder group in order to really clear your way for reunion. There's something physical here, whether it's money, time, body image, or something that is keeping you from the full expression of your gifts, especially as it relates to love. So I will pull a card or two for each zodiac sign to give you more information about this. There's a link below if you want to continue on with me, if this is your reading. Pathfinders, we're just going to keep on going.